Okay, there we go. So again, I welcome everyone. Oop, didn't mean to hit that. Again, it's me, Reiki Master Allison. I don't like this lighting. It's really making me upset because I need a new light, like ring light, like really, really badly. Um, so if anybody got any recommendations for a good ring light, let me know because I really need one. Mine is pretty old. I've had it for a while, so it is time to upgrade to a new light. So, like I said, I want to give a couple more minutes, but when you come into the room, come on in, say hello. Promise you, I will not bite you. I am a very nice person. I promise you, I am a very nice person. Um, so yeah, welcome, welcome. And again, it's me, Reiki Master Allison. If you don't know who I am a Reiki Master. I am a spiritual empowerment coach for women who are 40 and over. I help them reclaim their light. Yes, I do. Um, so I just welcome you to Hello, Rose Goddess on YouTube. How are you this morning? So, we got quite a bit that we're going to be talking about today. As you can see on all of my social, I'm talking about how we are now kicking off Black Girl Magic Week. Yes, we are. It is Black Girl Magic Week. This is something that I do every year to celebrate Black Girl Magic. And I just want you to know that I am here to help guide you into stepping into your magic. As you can see by the title of today's live, we are going to be talking about embodying our magic. Yes, we are. Goddess Quayle, welcome in, beautiful. So happy to see you this morning. Yeah, the goddesses are gathering, and there's nothing that I love more. All right, so trying to get my notes pulled up here. Now I'm using a different setup than my norm. Um, so everything is kind of weird, to be perfectly honest, of how I got everything set up. So just bear with me as I am feeling my way through it. So let's just take a breath because I need to take one. Okay. So take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Whew. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Whew. All right, now I feel better. Again, I'm trying not to pay attention to the light because my ring light is dying as we speak. So I apologize if my lighting is not great. Um, this new platform that I'm using to stream onto the tube of you, um, it's different in how the setup is as far as like the camera, the clarity of the camera, etc. And so I'm kind of feeling my way through it a little bit because it's weird. So excuse me. But nevertheless, today we are talking about embodying your magic. Embodying your magic. Yes. So I am going to give you 3 reasons why it is essential for black women in particular who are 40 and over to embody their magic. So, Before we get too far ahead into the message, though, y'all know if you've been rocking with me, you know how I do. Goddess Una, welcome on TikTok. So I'm going to pull from the African Goddess Rising deck by Abiola Abrams because we can't kick off Black Girl Magic Week if we don't use some Black Girl Magic, right? Yeah. So we're going to use some Black Girl Magic and we are pulling from African Goddess Rising. All right? So we're going to start this thing off right. Those that were around in the 90s, you know when I say that song. If you weren't around in the 90s, then ask your mama, ask your auntie. All right, y'all. Me too, Goddess Una. I love all three of Goddess Abiola's decks through Hay House. Love them, love them, love them. Use them religiously. All right. So do me a favor, everybody hit the share button. Share this with the folk that are in your life that you know need to embody their magic. So we are just going to pull so we can start off embodying our magic. All right. So yes, make sure you share this live. Share it. Don't be a hoarder and keep it to yourself. All right, let's see what we got here. Man, listen. Somehow I knew. Somehow I knew. Oshun. Of course it's Oshun. Of course it is Oshun that is coming. So I'm going to pull this up close. And I want everyone to look at the card, look at the colors, look at the illustration. Fearless love. Fearless love. Now, I am not going to do my usual and tell you what this card means. I'm not going to read anything. I want you to take this time to think about what this means to you and where you are right now in your journey. So that means looking at the colors on the card, look at the illustration on the card. If you're into numerology, this is card 25, which equals 7. Is 7 a number that is significant for you? Maybe that's a life path number. Maybe that's your favorite number. I don't know. But everybody marinate on that. And I'm going to come back to the message of the card. All right? All right, so let's get this party started. So, again, happy Black Girl Magic Week. Today we are talking about what it really means to embody your magic. Not just know it. Not just know that you're magical, because of course you're magical. But this is for you to embody it. For not to just to peek at it once. Not to just kind of like say, is it still there? Mm-mm. But this is fully live from that magic because you are magical. Because at 40 and beyond, 40 and up, we're entering into a new spiritual era. And I know you feel it. I know you feel it because I've been feeling it. This is the part of our journey where we stop shrinking and start remembering. So you can stop shrinking and start remembering. So, let me tell you about Black Girl Magic Week, just to let you know, because some people are new and they don't know where that comes from. So, Black Girl Magic started way back in the beginnings of my spiritual coaching business days, where I was in a group mentorship program, group coaching program, and the beautiful mentor, sister, coach, friend. of mine that was hosting was talking about how we as spiritpreneurs can get ourselves together for Black Friday. And what she said was, while we were talking about it in our discussions, as we often did, she made kind of a like a joke, wink and a nod to using the words Black and Friday, but use it in a way for us, like Black Girl Friday. So of course, me being the Leo queen that I am, I always have to be extra. I always have to be extra. I got to go above and beyond. I am the drama, and I know this. I own it about myself. I own that about myself. I just do. So I was like, I want to add a little something, something to that. So, we could say Black Girl Friday. That's cute. That's what she came up with. But I was like, Black Girl Magic Friday. So that's what it was. It was Black Girl Magic Friday for like a couple of years. And then I moved and I was like, let's level up. So then it became Black Girl Magic Weekend. And then last year, after the weekend was over, I was like, I want to do this for a week because I always have so much fun with it. So that's what this is. This is Black Girl Magic Week because I'm a black girl sharing my magic to all the other magical black girls out there. And I know some of y'all might be like, well, we're women. Why are you calling us girls? The little girl in you always knew that she was magical. But for whatever reason, she was not able to express that magic. So we're going back to that little girl and we are claiming that magic that she knew she had. But then the world told her that she wasn't magic. The world told her differently. I'm going to pump my brakes so I can go ahead and jump into this message today. So, hello, Goddess Gamby. Bright morning greetings to you too, Goddess. All right, so let's start this thing off. So, reason number one that we want to embody our magic is because at this big age, your wisdom has ripened. Mm-hmm. Your wisdom has ripened. You are not the apprentice anymore. You're not. Let me explain. And I'm looking at my notes. This is why y'all see me look down. But by 40 plus, by the time we start getting into our 40s, we've lived. We've lived our lives. You've survived heartbreak, transitions, shifting identities, motherhood, careers, losses, and rebirths. Rebirths. You survived all of that. And with that survival comes experience. Experience that you could never pay for. See, we can pay for like book knowledge, right? Like I'm currently writing my next book. That's right, Goddess Gamby. She said, show enough. She said, show enough. That's right. See, I'm writing my next book, and I'm almost done, by the way. I am so excited about this book, y'all, and I really, 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 really want y'all to love it as much as I have enjoyed creating it. But anyway, um, we talk about this. I talk about this in the book of how we are at this age and era of this shift of who we are, right? See, now we're stepping into that wise woman era. Uh-huh. And the thing is, many black women are still showing up as if their power is a prove yourself era. See, like when we were in our 20s, maybe a little in our 30s, we always felt the need to have to prove ourselves. And this is really specific to those of us who are Gen X, maybe younger boomers, even older boomers. We grew up as black women, black girls, with this same thing of don't don't do too much. You doing too much. You bringing too much attention to yourself. Don't bring so much attention to yourself. Don't shine so brightly. Make sure you do this so that you can blend in, that you can be palatable, that you can be digestible. Straighten your hair, talk a certain way. Let your voice be lighter instead of being so having depth, if you have depth in your voice. Do these things so you can be tolerable, and you have to strive to be better. We all got that talk. I mean, hell, Shonda Rhimes even showed it to us in Scandal. Y'all remember that on that episode of Scandal where Olivia is at that airport with her daddy, and her daddy is like ripping her a new one, but he was like, "What did I always tell you? You got to be what? You got to be what?" And she said 2 times or 10 times better. And that is what so many of us were told. And it wasn't that they were trying to dim our lights in a malicious way. But what our parents understood, because they grew up in that Jim Crow era, is that you got to protect yourself. So those teachings that we got were a means of protection. But see, we don't have to do that anymore. Do we still have to protect our light and our magic? Absolutely, we do. But we don't have to do it in those ways, because in those ways, those are the ways that are helping us dim our lights and teaching us that what we have naturally and who we are naturally is not enough. So, embodying your magic means you're stepping into your spiritual authority. And as a woman I'm now at 50, I know that there is a level of spiritual authority that comes with this age and era of my life. As I'm in this menopausal point of my life and I'm shifting from one phase of life into this phase of life, there is a responsibility now that I have because I am an elder. And as an elder, I am supposed to be able to impart wisdom on those that are coming up behind me, whether they want to hear it or not. I'm going to say that again, whether they want to hear it or not. We have to be those we that's who we are now. That's what we have been assigned to do, right? So you're no longer learning your power. You are the power. I'm going to say that again. You are no longer learning your power. You are the power. This is what we are embodying at this point. Let me know if y'all still with me. So at this age, your intuition, your discernment, your spiritual gifts, they're not blooming. They're already in full bloom. You're just being invited to claim them. You're not blooming anymore, my love. You're not. You're in full bloom. You are a you are in full bloom, shining just as brightly as you were created to shine. Or at least I hope you are shining that brightly. So you're being invited to claim that. So type it into the comments. I claim my magic. I claim my magic. I want everybody to type that because you are magical and I want you to claim your magic. Reason number 2, the reason why you want to embody your magic is because hiding your light is no longer sustainable for you. You can't do it anymore. You've been trying. You've been trying your damnedest to hide your light because for whatever reason you're scared, you don't want to outshine anybody, you don't want to bring too much attention to yourself, or whatever those limiting belief systems that are still holding you back with a tight vice grip. Just know that hiding your light, thank you, Goddess Gamby, for stepping forth and claiming that. Hiding your light is no longer sustainable for you. You can't do it. You can't do it. It's not working. It's not working. The stress, the burnout, the people pleasing is hitting you harder now more than it ever has. It's bothering you more now than it ever has. Your soul is tired of shrinking. It's tired of silence, tired of dimming, tired of being the strong one who stays quiet. That is the crazy part is most of us as black women, yes, Goddess Quayle, yes, Goddess Rose, most of us as black women, we know all about that strong woman era. That strong woman needs to go take several seats because I'm sick of her. Because she is a fake. She is a phony. She is a farce. And yes, she has protected me for many years, but I don't need her no more. I don't need her no more because I'm magical. And I claim my magic. I accept my magic. I step into my magic. I don't need the strong black woman trope no more because I understand that my softness is my superpower. My softness is a superpower. My divine femininity is a superpower. The highly sensitive nature that I have, excuse me, the empath in me, those are all my superpowers. So being that strong black woman don't work no more because she makes me shrink. She makes me hide. She gets me tired. All of those things. So I don't need that anymore. Instead, embodying your magic is about you living your true self. I have to live my true self and be who I am. It's this box is getting too small. Anybody else feeling like the box is just getting too small? It's like the walls are closing in on you. It's like you can't breathe anymore. Because it's like your soul is like, I can't take this anymore. I gotta step forth. I gotta do something. I can't stay in this place. It's like it's bothering me. Anybody else starting to feel that? Anybody starting to feel that frustration of being silenced, of dimming your light? It's just, it's not working. It's not working. It's wearing you out. It's wearing you out. Part of a lot of your fatigue is from you wearing that mask so much and not showing the world who you really are. And I get it. The mask can be a protectant for many of us, but we're moving into an era where you don't need it no more, sisters. You don't. You don't need it. You don't. Not as much as you think you do. Not as much as you think you do. So we're living our true selves, not the watered down version of who we've been told that we're supposed to be. We're not living in that era no more. Your spirit will no longer tolerate you abandoning yourself. Your spirit can't take that no more. This era of your life is demanding that you step into the fullness of who you are. So, in my new book, I talk a lot about returning home to yourself and breaking those cycles of fear and the fear based spirituality that a lot of us were raised in is also a reason why so many of us are afraid to shine our lights, because in organized religion, many moments of that is teaching us how we're so unworthy, we're so dirty, we're so this, we're so that, we're not powerful, we're not supposed to be powerful. We're supposed to be these itty bitty, small, shrunk down versions of ourselves. And I am telling you now, my sisters, that just does not work anymore. It's not. It's not working. Let's go to reason number 3. Reason number 3 as to why it is important for you to embody your magic. Because your magic is medicine. Did you know that? Did you know that the magic that you have in you is medicine? It's medicine. It's for you and the people that you serve. The people that you have been put here to serve. Your magic is medicine. One of my favorite conversations from my old podcast, God is Christine, um, from the Starting Over at 40 podcast. And I even put it in my book, the Starting Over at 40 um, book that I wrote. I talk about my dear friend, Allison Muhammad. And she and I had a very beautiful conversation. And one of the things that we talked about is, as a healer, the benefits that come with being a healer and stepping into that role fully. Thank you. Um, Stepping into that role fully is not only do I get to participate in the healing of the women that I serve, but that same medicine that is within me heals me too. So the medicine that is within me, the magic that is within me, is not just for me to give to other people. I get it for myself too. It serves me and them in a beautiful way. And I love it. And I wouldn't have it any other way. So, as light workers, healers, intuitives, creatives, your magic isn't just personal, it's ancestral, it's communal. Your embodiment gives other women permission to rise. That is what I live for. I want the magic that I have to give my tribe, my community, the women who follow me, the women who find me, the women who book with me, the women who work with me, the women who have worked with me. I always want to be the beacon to show you how you can rise too. This isn't just for me, it is for you too. Thank you for the hearts on TikTok. Thank you. It's not just about me. What I do, sure, it helps me, but I'm here for you. Those that are within the sound of my voice, who listen to my podcasts, who watch my YouTube videos, who you know, book services with me, gets their certifications from me, how whatever the capacity is, whether it's you just only partaken of free things that I offer. Okay, good. I hope that I have shown you how important you are to this world, how important you are to me. So when black women stands in her power, black woman stands fully in her power, her whole lineage shifts. her presence becomes a portal, because you become a portal that ushers in other people to say, wow, that's what I want for me too. I can do that too. She is a shining example of how I want to live, how I want to be. We may not have everything in common, but we are divine mirrors. What you see in me, thank you, Goddess Christine, you are very important to me as well. What you see in me, what attracts you to me, is the very thing that is already in you, in your own way. In your own way. So this week, I created this Black Girl Magic Week because you deserve sacred space to get clear, to get grounded, and to get aligned. That's what I'm here to do. This is why I created the My Sacred Year reading and planning sessions, so that you can map out your magic and not just dream about it. So for the Black Girl Magic Week, there are so many things on the roster that I am offering. So we've got the My Sacred Year reading and planning session. There's two levels to that. So you can do the reading and planning session. It's about 90 minutes. I give you a reading and we just go over where you were this year and where you're wanting to go into the new year. And then you can kick it up a notch if the reading is what you want, but you want to do a little bit more. Then there is a three-part of My Sacred Year. So, and these all happen on different days. There's no way in the world we're going to try to do all of it in one day. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. So, there's three parts to it. The first part is the reading, like I just talked about. Second part is a Reiki session with me. And then the third part is where we get down to your planning session, where we take what came up in the reading, what came up from Reiki, and we put something together for you that is in alignment with where you are wanting to go into the new year. The other thing that I have is I have both of my certification courses. They're both self-paced. Both of them are on sale for just $99. You can get your Reiki certification and stop playing because you know you want it. You've been talking about it for the longest, but you can get your Reiki certification for just $99. Now, while they are self-paced, just know you do get a complimentary 30-minute session to sit down with me to ask me anything you want to ask me. If you need clarity on something in the course, ask me about it. If you want to talk about what you want to do with your Reiki practice and how to get something started with that, ask me about it. All right? And then the other things that I have on the roster is distant Reiki healing for just $50. Just $50. Pals, what's up? So you can get a distance healing for just 50 bucks. And then the last thing is my Reclaim Your Light coaching program is now very much discounted for Black Girl Magic Week. So I got you. You can go to the link in my bio and you can check out all the services, everything that's on there. There's a distinct banner that says Black Girl Magic Week and it tells you everything that's there. Okay? So that is what I wanted to talk about today. So in closing, if you are feeling that this message is really hitting home for you and you're ready to embody your magic, you're ready to be grounded, structured in a sacred way, then you need to just be joining me in one way, shape, or form. Now, I am going to be going live every day this week on various platforms. So you just going to have to keep up. You just going to have to keep up. So let's go ahead. We pulled Goddess Oshun. I haven't forgot. I haven't forgot. So let's go ahead and see what the message is from Goddess Oshun that goes along with what we were just talking about. So the guidance says, dare to love. Begin with loving yourself. I cannot tell you how important that is. If you are going to embody your magic, you got to start with love. Loving yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. You are porous with a wall around your heart. This is your paradox. You are love, and you are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You deserve to be loved in your language. You are worthy of a love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. That is the crux of you embodying your magic. Real love is a sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and committed. Your heart is safe with me. Let's expand our consciousness together. So here's an affirmation. It's not from here. God is hella cute. It is not from this. This is for the embodying your magic. And I want you to just kind of write this down. And I want you to repeat it as much as you need to this week. I am done shrinking. I am done doubting. I am embodying my magic. I am done shrinking. I am done doubting. I am embodying my magic. Everybody take a breath right there. So, what I want to do, we'll see how this goes, because I've never, well, I've played my little one before, but I wanted to play this for just a moment. I want you to sit in that message of being done shrinking and doubting and learning to embody your magic, understanding how important it is at this juncture for you to do it, especially as Black women right now. So let me move around so I have room. And I want you to think about that. Let me know if you can hear the bowl. If you can hear the bowl, give me some hearts, give me something, let me know. I am done shrinking. I am done doubting. I am embodying my magic. Open up your heart. This is the heart chakra bowl. Have that fearless love for yourself, for your magic. You are magical. It's time for you to stop shrinking. Stop doubting your magic. Take a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. I love you. I am proud of you. You are enough. You are everything. You are all that in a bag of spicy hot Doritos. Okay? You are all that in a bag of spicy hot Doritos. All right? I just need you to know that. Embody your magic. It is time. Your wisdom has ripened. Hiding your light is no longer sustainable for you. It's not. And your magic is medicine. Type that into the comments. My magic is medicine. My magic is medicine. Your magic is medicine. My magic is medicine. Your magic is medicine. Your magic is medicine. You are medicine. Thank you for joining me this morning. I'm sending you lots of love. If this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Come on over to the tube with you and watch the replay if you wanna. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be live. I might do this again, the duo of the tube of you and the Tiki Talk. So that will be around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just letting you know. So in the meantime, in between time, thank you. Go to the link in my bio and check out those offerings. Again, I love you. Mwah. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and we will talk again tomorrow. Bye, YouTube.